Okay, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. As I left off, Deku is contemplating whether he should join this, the, for lack of a better word, underground fight club, or if he should just tear out the piece of paper and be on his way. Huh. Mom, I think I should take the deal. Man, not only would I be able to fight some strong people, actually making my strength skyrocket, but this could be very lucrative for us. But are you sure you still want to do it? I mean, these people may have quirks that you aren't ready for. You've mainly faced off against enhancement quirks. What if, what if there's an emitter quirk you haven't tried defending against? Don't worry. You remember Bakugo, right? He has an explosion quirk. That's an emitter. In fact, it's one of the most powerful quirks I ever faced. But you were a little kid, and so was he. Those little firecracker explosions he used to make have grown significant, significantly. Fuck, they grown, they grown in power a lot. Fuck that. I hate using big words I can't pronounce. Either way, they go back and forth. For Deku, just saying, heck, how it could be a great thing for them, as well as his hero career, but she just tells him how dangerous it could be. He know these people, but Inko, she caves and just wanted the best for her son and wanted him to make his own decisions. So he decides to do it. Luckily for him, the next tournament isn't for another 2 months. So he has time to train up as much as he can. Time goes by, and then it's time for the battle training, the heroes versus villains. Now, who should I have Deku with? Huh. Um. Okay. Here, just for this, I'll keep the teams the same for this one at least. All right. Deku and Ochako versus Ida and Bakugo. Bakugo's super happy now. He can see if he's actually strong enough to beat Deku. Well, Deku's just being all calm on the outside while he is just cheering himself up, just or at least psyching himself up, not only for this fight, but but for the tournament he's going to end up being a part of. So he comes out in his hero costume. It's just like the one you see in the picture right there. And Ochako and everyone see it thinking, "Whoa, that is awesome." Kirishima is definitely complimenting him, considering how he his design is so simple yet seemingly functional. They ask him about the pouches on his waist, but he just says they're mainly medicine, just in case someone does get hurt. Bakugo is just trying to psych himself up, thinking, okay, I get to beat the shit out of this guy and show him how much stronger I got. Deku starts glaring at Bakugo. Bakugo does the same. And Ida and Chaco's like, huh, maybe let those two fight each other or else they'll end up killing us. And, All Might, he gives Bakugo's team a head start, and Deku and Oraka have enough time to actually plan out what they want to do. Deku tells Ochako that, hell, I know Bakugo, he's probably going to come after me with his fists of explosions. Huh. In fact, I'm, as soon as I see him, I'm going to see if I can make a bet and if I can win. What's the bet going to be? Well, if he loses to me, I'm going to, me as well as everyone else is going to be able to call him Boom Boom or Firecracker, something embarrassing. Wait, what? Yeah. And if he wins, he can call me, whatever he picks. I don't really care. Are you sure? Because depending on what he calls you, I said I don't care, but that's because I know I'm going to win. Don't get me wrong, Bakugo has a strong quirk, but I have skill and technique. How am I just hearing all this? Yeah, that's all fine and good, whatever. He's, he's salty as hell because someone is not a fan of him who's in the hero course. Someone doesn't care for him. Okay, let's just get this over with. And then he starts the match. Deku and try go start to run up the stairs while Bakugo is silently walking, trying to at least get the jump on Deku. And when Bakugo throws an explosion after Deku pushes Ochako out of the way and takes it full force, actually being slung into a wall, but seemingly unharmed. Bakugo's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I put a lot of power into that, and how are you okay?" Uh, dude, I'm sorry. Did someone unleash one of those puppet things? Uh, huh. I can't really tell the difference between those explosions and the ones you did as a little kid. It feels kind of the same to me. Oh, you son of a! And Deku just appears right in front of him and socks him in the jaw, dislocating it. He's like, "Oh, that seemed like it hurts." Bakugo, are you okay? Do you want to give up? Bakugo is being pissed. His jaw is just swaying back and forth until he just grabs it and just snaps it back into place. Like, "Oh, I'm going to kill you." Ah, you shouldn't talk so much. Your jaw got very much injured. You sure you don't want to give up? Bakugo's getting more and more pissed, and Deku's loving seeing this reaction. So Bakugo just rushes at Deku, about to fight him barefisted. But before Deku could do anything, Bakugo gets close enough and pulls his fucking pen. Before All Might can even say anything, Bakugo already pulled it, and Deku gets blown away. He's seemingly hurt, but then Deku just looks like, ugh, man, that kind of stung a bit. Bakugo's like, "Motherfucker, what are you? There's no way you're quirkless." "Oh no, I am." See, what most people forget about explosions is it's not just the fire you gotta worry about. It's a concussive force that's is caused. I prepared myself for such an event, but you, oh you're so dead. Fuck, I was like, oh damn it! Before he could pull the other pin, All Might says, "Motherfucker, you better not do that again. You say that attack for villains. You won't use that on a student. Not to mention, this one is quirkless. What are you doing, boy?" Uh, in that case, I give up. Like, what? Yeah, there's no way I can beat him. If he took that explosion head on, there's no way. Like, are you serious? Like, yeah, go ahead, do the whole capture tape BS. Oh man. Sorry about that. Either way, Deku is just accepting Bakugo's son's surrender, walks up to him, but before then, Bakugo just says, "Catch." Like, wait, what? It was the pin of the gauntlet he just used. Deku's eyes were completely on it, giving Bakugo the time to actually punch him, and this time it actually hurting. Like, oh, fuck, damn it. Oh, it's been so long since I really felt a punch. How did. When did. Yeah, see, you may be all relaxed and all that bullshit that helps you take the impact of my explosions, but I just thought of something. What if something else caught your attention and you weren't expecting an attack? No way. Okay, okay. I gotta admit, that was very clever for you, Bakugo. I know. So, shall we finish this? This is gonna be so much fun. And Deku charges at Bakugo, Bakugo charges at Deku, and they are just going for an all-out brawl. At least that's what Bakugo is doing. Deku is actually transferring Bakugo's punches, causing him to use his own momentum to slam him against the wall, slam him on the floor to the ceiling. He is tossing Bakugo like a rag doll, and Bakugo is getting more and more pissed. Up until Bakugo just tosses up one of his grenades in Deku's face. Deku to block, but it was nothing but a bluff. He hasn't even pulled the pin, and Deku gets kicked in the ribs and sent flying. A class even All Might are impressive, not only Deku's skill, but Bakugo's quick thinking. It Deku's like, oh, okay. So this is what pain feels like. Damn. I gotta admit, I'm impressed. But I refuse to lose to you. Yeah, whatever. You already have my respect, even though you were quirkless. Because you somehow were able to, well, beat a shit ton of people who had quirks that even make mine look weak. So I had to actually do some studying on this shaori, you call it? Yeah, you had to be as relaxed as you can, but what if someone turns up the pressure or diverts your attention to something else? Your reflexes kick back in. In other words, if I can keep you distracted or something, and as soon as I throw a punch, you may get the full force. Yeah, but you forget. Your quirk is powerful. Yes, you're a quick thinker, but I still have the technique, speed, and strength to still take you out. And looks like I'm gonna have to bust something out. What? This is one thing that I do admire from All Might. Always just listen to that thing. Wait, what? Paul goes like, "There's nothing you can do that can." Then Deku's right behind him, about to throw a punch, but Bakugo blocks, but forgets about Deku has legs and gets kicked in the ribs, sent straight out of the building, breaking them all. And then Oraka calls Deku on the comm device and says, "Okay, I found the bomb. It's such and such." And he heads there. Bakugo is out cold. He is not getting up anytime soon. But before he actually lost consciousness, he just thought, that motherfucker, I can't believe he's that strong. And as for Deku versus Ida, Ida is unaware of what just happened. He heard the explosions, but as soon as he stopped, he thought, "Oh, I really hope I was able to beat the guy." And he's done this while he's doing his villain monologue, which Ochako, she has no choice but to laugh. I can't deny, I kind of laughed too when when he did that too. He takes things so seriously. Anyway, goes out cold. Now it's just Ida. Once Deku arrives, he notices Ida's just doing his monologue and as well as attacking Ochako. He's thinking, okay, I got an idea for this. And he picks up one of Bakugo's, grenades that he just so happened to find and throws it in. He tosses it right in front of Ia. As soon as it blows up, Ia is blinded, and Deku is able to land a decisive blow, sending Ia flying through two walls. And he tells Ochako to grab the bomb before Ia is able to find himself. Hero Team wins, and Ia is impressed. As for who the MVP is, it's obviously Deku. But Bakugo also gets some points considering his quick thinking when dealing with Deku. But at the end, he actually underestimated him. My thinking, man, it was a bluff this whole time. He wasn't really going for a punch, it was a kick. But I don't use those. Huh. What? If that kick was his plan. Wait, no. The way he caught his fist back, that was similar to the way I do it. Was he going to do. No. All Might takes Deku by the shoulder and asks to speak with him. Deku, but still being respectful, kid agrees, and they meet in the teacher's lounge. He asks Deku what was he going to do if he wasn't going to really throw that kick, or if that kick wasn't needed. Deku just tells him he's going to use air pressure. Almost like, oh, I knew it. Wait, you did? Yeah, the way you caught your fist back. You said before you did it, you said that's one thing that you admire from me. Yeah, you may not have much skill or technique in the way you fight, but that air pressure thing is incredibly useful. Huh. Yeah, thanks. But I have a question. If I could give you a quirk, would you take it? Probably not. Well, why? I don't need it. Well, if I give you my quirk, then just downright saying it. Nope. I just said I don't need a quirk, and why are you asking? Are you just thinking that if you ask, after saying no to the first time, as soon as you say, well, if I give you my quirk, would you take it? I say no. I still say no. I don't need a quirk. I don't want a quirk. Seriously, All Might. Wait, but what is this really about? Then All Might busts down. So, all right, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I can transfer my quirk onto other people, and I need a successor. He shows him the wound and everything. Deku's thinking, "Oh my God, how are you still alive?" Determination and a top-notch medical staff. Huh? But please, I want you to take my quirk. Sorry, All Might, but I refuse to take it. I will help you find a successor, but I refuse your quirk. Remember what you told me, All Might? Remember my question? I asked you if I could be a hero without a quirk. And what did you tell me? What did you tell me? I told you no. And what do you say now? I would say yes. And you know what's funny? The fact that you told me that you used to be quirkless, that makes you a complete hypocrite. A hypocrite that got lucky. Because if your predecessor didn't find you or pick you, then what? Uh, uh, yeah, think about it. Think about your words before you, I don't know, crush a little kid's dreams. But don't worry, you didn't crush my dreams because, if anything, I already knew I could be a hero. Have you seen my YouTube videos of my tournaments? Uh, I have. Yeah, a quirkless kid did that. And I'm still getting stronger every day. When it looks at you, you're getting weaker. I plan on taking your number one spot, All Might. It's not a dream, it's a goal. And I plan on fulfilling my goals. But see you later, All Might. Don't worry, I'll keep a lookout for a potential successor. Who knows? Maybe they'll be a better hero than you are. And Deku walks away. And that is where I'm going to end this. What y'all think? But yeah, I know it takes me a while to do different what ifs, and I sometimes stick with one for a little while. But that's mainly because I really need to think of the story. Where can I take this? How can I make this such and such work? Like, okay, I think I know what to do here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, the peace and the love, children. I am out.